Hey there, Chris Bassett here, and I'll be showing you how to install mods for Final Fantasy VII. Let's get right into it. So you're going to want to start off with a fresh install of the game. You'll need to delete if you have Final Fantasy VII previously installed on your game, on your computer, excuse me. Go ahead and delete that off the files. I think it could be found in, if you go, delete the desktop version, then you'll need to go into wherever you have it, probably your C drive, and then program files 86. You're looking for Steam, and it might be in here somewhere, or Steam apps. But you'll just have to search it. You can search for it too on File Explorer, and you delete everything. Okay, once you have that ready to go, you're completely fresh. All the mods, if you were going from a previous version, delete everything out fresh. I haven't done any of this, so I'll be completely fresh starting off. But I'll just search Final Fantasy VII, and we'll install the game. So some things to keep in mind is that it will go on sale occasionally. So if you're looking to catch a few dollars savings, wait till it goes on sale. You can pick it up. Otherwise, it's like $11 or $12. There's also like secondary sites that you can purchase it from. I don't know if I'd recommend those. So, like, say for example, you'd be like Final Fantasy VII cheapest game. It may have some there you go, like this would be the original, but it would have like different codes where you could pick it up from like CD keys or something, and that had some sketchy reviews, but for the most part I think they're okay, and you get it like half price, like $5, but I'm just going to spend the 10 and be safe. Right? Why not? So, okay, we're at Steam. Going to go ahead and purchase the game. Hey, I earned Steam points. Look at me go. All right, then we're going to go ahead and install the new content. So, get that installed. You can install it in whichever drive you want. You also want to put, like, maybe a shortcut. It's helpful. I'm going to put it on my D drive. Have more storage there. And it should be quick. Go, baby, go. It'll show your downloads going on here. And then once that's done, we'll go ahead and pick up the mods. And we'll go a little bit into that. Hey, there we go. So, ready to go. And see, it's on my desktop. So you're going to want to go ahead and open up your web browser. And then you're going to go to 7thheaven.rocks. It'll be the ultimate mod manager for Final Fantasy for PC. And you can read about the instructions, but just click download. And you're looking to do download the latest stable. The Canary link has experimental stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. But we'll download the latest stable version. And so that is version 4.3.2.0. So right here, just down to the assets, where it says 7th Heaven release.exe. That's what you're going to want. So you can see it's click on it, it's downloading. Make sure it says it's not trusted. Yes, I trust you. All right, just hit keep and then say yes. Keep anyway. Thank you. Then it'll go ahead and finish downloading. Then you can open the file. You can see this will be where it's stored. So if you did have a previous version that you need to delete to reinstall, it'll be under users. Your computer's name, computer's name is Bass9. App data, local, programs, 7th Heaven. You can also browse different if you want to put it somewhere else, but that's easy enough. I'll say okay. This will be the shortcut. So yes, I want a shortcut. Create that desktop shortcut. Thank you. And install. It'll do an installation process. Here we go. Whee! There we go. So I went ahead and downloaded a bunch of stuff. I had to say yes several times, and then we'll go ahead and finish. And there we go. So this is what the mod manager looks like. You can go in here, and we'll adjust it from the actual. I'll just clear this off. Thanks. There you go. So here's what it looks like. Let me move my head. Get your fat head out of the way. Oh, my God. I'll put myself right here for now. You can see there's this over here on this options on the side here. As you can see, you can play the game. You can play with mods, without mods. You have a settings option, tools. But the main thing is you're going to want to browse the mods. So there's probably, I don't know, 30 mods you can put on here. So you'll need to add them to your mod manager first. And then, so I'd browse the catalog and it shows all the different mods you can choose from. Well, there's a ton of them. So if you want to see what's what, just go ahead and click on it. And it'll give you, like, for example, this is idle animations. It'll tell you here in the category: animations, battle models, battle textures, field models, gameplay. But then over here to the left, you can click here. It'll take you to a link, and that'll show you. Let's try a different one. Let's try this one. This one show. So this one's just basically 60 frames a second. There you go. So we'll use the battle models. You can click here to the left, and it'll bring up images, and it'll kind of show you what the mod looks like and what it does. So this must be like Genova or something, and there's a different for Red 13. So it kind of shows what it looks like, and so that's nice. So yeah, all some recommendations. I'd recommend the Nino style. Those look good. That's nice. Let's see what else. Battle scenes. The Arisen battle scene. I'd pick that one. That's a good one. What else? Blender. You can see how it changes. It makes the graphics look just a little bit nicer. Throw on the Nino style chibi models. This is for field models. Kind of looks like the original. That's for fixes. There's some field textures. Upgrades the how the backgrounds look. Echo S is really nice. This is a fully voiced game. So they have voice actors. Every line of dialogue is now voiceover. It also adds some different sound effects and FMV, like music video stuff. Or music sounds. So that's pretty neat. For the gameplay, I want to say there is... where's it at? You can actually modify the gameplay, so you can have different the characters added. You can have different super boss rush, so you can play with against enhanced bosses. But yeah, you go ahead and scroll through this list, see what you like, what kind of pops out to you. You can try different ones and see what happens. All right, and then so when you see a mod that you like, just go ahead and highlight it. It'll be blue. Come over here to the right side where it says download selected mod, and then press download. It'll give you like a time frame. It'll say progress. And then once you've got all the ones you downloaded that you like, go over to My Mods, And here you can turn them off, turn them on. You can configure the mods. So here we'll go into the Ifrit, which changes like the UI. Just take a look at it, configure it, and you can, there look at different themes, different menu tweaks, interface. You can adjust all these different options, and then you can save the mod to how you like it, and then you can turn on and off any of the mods that you want or don't want. One thing I will say is like some of the mods are compatible, and that works great. Some of them conflict with each other, so a little text box will pop up that says, this mod's not compatible, so it's turned off. So you have to see which ones are compatible, which ones aren't. But yeah, go ahead and try it out, check it out, see what you like. So once you've got all your mods turned on, ready to go, you can go ahead and hit play, and that'll play the game. You can play with mods or without. And one thing that I did mess with in my settings was my controls, and you can change the buttons to match up to what you want. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to be playing this on stream, so I will put a playlist over here, over there, over that way. And so I'll be playing through the game on Twitch. If you want to stop over, say hello, come check me out over there. If not, I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I'll see y'all later.